Well, I'm sorry to cut you off like that, but I'm afraid it's time. This concludes our session for the week. I suppose. Well, we'll just have to come back to it next time. You know, actually, it is pretty late, but if you're not in a hurry, why don't you stay? Yes, I'm serious. I'm quite intrigued to hear more from you. Plus, there is something that I need to discuss with you, and it has to be as soon as possible. I think right now would be a great opportunity to do so. So, what do you say? Well, I typically would, but this time I won't charge you for this. It's on me. No worries. Great. Sit back down then. You can continue with what you were telling me before. I'm gonna be right with you, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. And why did you stop? Is everything all right? Oh, yes. I locked it. Why? Is there a problem? Well, I don't want anyone interrupting us. It would be a shame if someone just unexpectedly barged in, wouldn't it? Why are you so nervous about this? It's not like I'm going to do anything to you. I I just locked it for security and privacy reasons. Hey now, calm down, okay? I'm not going to hurt you. You're not in danger. Just relax, please. Okay, you know what? Before you escalate the situation any further, I I'll just I will tell you the truth. This this is the same thing that I was planning on discussing with you later on. I'll I'll just be straight up with you, okay? No beating around the bush. I am in love with you. I I have been for a long time now, actually. It might sound crazy, but even before you became my client, I've been keeping it a secret for obvious reasons. But I wanted to finally confess it to you because I I just couldn't do it anymore. It it feels kind of weird finally admitting it. After holding it in for so long, it's strange. But a good kind of strange, obviously. I I know that you're probably extremely confused right now, but I'll try to make out at least some sense out of all of it. For you. It all started when I passed by you while walking down the street. You probably don't even remember it. I mean, you definitely do not remember it. I'm pretty certain that you didn't even notice that I was there. But in my eyes, that moment, it meant everything. I couldn't explain it. It didn't even make sense, but the second that I saw you, I felt extremely drawn towards you. And it was unlike anything else that I felt before. It felt as if I got struck from above, as if it was a sign from the universe. I still remember it. Your smell, the way you carried yourself. It clicked something inside of me. Something feral. I'm obviously well aware that it could all be explained as nothing but infatuation, but that day, my intuition told me otherwise. My intuition told me that there was more to this feeling. It told me that I shouldn't let go of it. So, I listened to it. And I didn't let go. Instead, I decided to do something that I had previously never imagined that I'd do someday. I patiently waited for you to walk further away. And then, when we were a safe distance apart, I turned around and I began following you. I know it wasn't right, but I didn't know what else to do. It was my first time feeling so strongly about somebody. You know, I'm usually a very rational person, but the way you made me feel, it was beyond all logic. So the only thing left for me to do in a situation like that was to let my emotions go rampant. That evening, I followed you all the way back to your home. I suppose I did a pretty good job at being careful. You didn't even notice me peeking through the windows. Not once. Anyways, by that point, I was already fully dedicated to finding out more about you. You really intrigued me, and I just knew that I couldn't simply let go. Later, when I returned home, I couldn't stop thinking about you. I actually even dreamt about you the entire night. And then, the next morning, the most unexpected thing happened. I seemingly got blessed by the heavens above, because I was at work, and out of all the people on this planet, you walked into my office. I remember how shocked I was. I mean, truly, what were the chances of something like that happening? In the moment, I hardly contained my laughter. It honestly felt like fate. Like the universe itself gave me a gift. I was actually extremely distracted that whole session. I mean, now at least you can understand why. No, but seriously, I can hardly even recall any details from that day, apart from how you looked at me That I will never forget, I think. The way you looked at me, that stare, it completely took over my mind. It really didn't let me focus. Not for 1 second. And when the session ended, I was honestly convinced that you wouldn't come back for more, given how badly I performed. I mean, I was all sweaty and nervous and awkward. It's just not how a therapist should be. So I really thought that I had messed it all up, that there's no going back. That there's no going back, and that I just missed my only chance to be with you, to get closer to you. But, to my surprise, you scheduled yourself in for the next week, right afterwards. It was like you didn't even have doubts about me in the first place. You even told my receptionist that you've never felt so safe and so understood with another therapist before. And just like that, you became one of my regular clients. Who would have thought? It's honestly crazy to even try to comprehend any of this. It's insane. And it shows you just how amazing fate really is. It led you, my soulmate, right to me, effortlessly, just like that. You know, I've been waiting for months to say this to you. I would have waited even longer, actually. My original plan was to wait until you eventually drop out of our sessions so that we could avoid this whole awkward power dynamic situation. But I ultimately decided I would just throw it out there. I'm human too, after all. I couldn't contain it any longer. I'm sure you understand. It drove me crazy, trying to hide it, trying to keep it a secret, not being able to tell you or anybody else close to me. And with every passing week, it became harder and harder to keep it all inside. It really was a lot to handle. There was nothing I craved more than you. And I just gave in. So now we're here. And I am finally doing it. I'm telling you everything. And I'm hoping from the bottom of my heart that together we can make something amazing out of this. I mean, don't you feel it too? Why are you silent? Are you at a loss for words? I can understand that. After all, I understand everything about you. I understand you best. You know that, right? I mean, you've acknowledged it before, haven't you? You've told me many, many times about how I am the only person on this planet who gets you, who truly, truly, truly gets you, and how I've helped you tremendously throughout these few months. You told me that you were finally happy. You told me that I've done the impossible. And I know that this entire time you thought it was only because I'm good at my job, but it's not. I'm pretty sure there's more at play here. And I'm pretty sure you understand that as well right now. It's just the chemistry between us. That is the secret ingredient. That's what makes it work out like magic between the two of us. And it is precisely what makes it so easy for me to read you and to understand you and your thoughts. It's just how it is. I know you best. I may not know you the longest, but I know both the lightest and the darkest corners of your mind. I know it all. And not only that I know it, I also love it. I love all of it. I love every single piece of that mind of yours. And I think that all of that combined, it has to mean something, right? It's not just a mere coincidence that we're such a great match, sweetie. It is destiny. That's what it is. You know, I've actually been preparing for you to become mine. I've almost finished setting it all up. Not only did I prepare mentally, but I also redecorated my entire house. All for you. All according to your taste and your needs. I have everything in check. There's clothes for you, a personal room. I've made it into your dream home. The only missing piece now is you. I need you to say yes to being mine. I know that you've been feeling lost lately, and so I am offering you to never have to feel that way again. I will take care of you. I am asking you very seriously right now. Come with me. And not just for tonight, for forever. We can leave together right this second. We can even stop by your home if you want to grab something. Although, as I said, I already have all the essentials that you might need back at my place. Just look at me. I understand that all of this, it's sudden, and that you are probably in kind of a shock state right now, but it feels right, doesn't it? Sure, you might not be saying anything, but your body speaks for you. The way you are looking into my eyes, the way you are trembling right now, I am certain that you feel it too. This pull between us, you know that it's real. So just say yes. It's really not that hard. Listen to me. What is there to even think about? I am here to think for you from now on, my sweetheart. And I am telling you that this is right. I think that I've waited long enough for someone like this to show up in my life. And I think that you are the same way. You need me. I know you do. So just accept it. Grab my hand and let's go. Seriously? No, No, you cannot sleep on it. You have to make the decision right now. I'm not gonna let you walk out, not until you say yes. None of this really even makes any sense. I mean, why are you still pretending? I know that you like me. What, you think I never noticed it? It was obvious from the very beginning that you had a thing for me. And, well, if I had done my job properly, I would have had to dismiss you immediately after finding out. Even if I had the slightest suspicion of you developing an attachment to me. But I didn't. I didn't because I felt the same way about you, sweetie. So just make the choice. If you accept to be with me, you know that I'll be all yours. I will be the woman of your dreams. I'll be everything you've ever wished for. And you'd never have to hold back anymore because you'd have me by your side. Just think about it. Think about it and be honest with yourself. Is there anyone else who gets you more than I do? Who knows you in and out like I do? Who would take better care of you than I would? The answer is no. Because no such person exists. And no such person will ever exist. Because I am the only one for you. Because you are mine. Only I could give you the kind of love that you need and deserve. I know you better than anybody else does, and I won't let anyone else have you. Because you belong to me. That's just how it is. That's how it has always been like. This is not some sort of a coincidence or a joke. We are meant to be together. You and me alone, sweetheart. So just say yes. I know that you've been thinking of me too. So say yes. Just let it all fall into place, sweetie. It's just 3 letters. Say it, and I'm yours. Say it, and I'll take the best care of you for the rest of your life. I promise.